Today on Discover Wisconsin, we're heading lakeside as we test the limits of our taste buds, keep our ears tuned to the music,
venture into the outdoors, and take in an evolving art community. Get ready for unexpected fun, excitement, and relaxation. Let's go to Kenosha.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
Beauty awaits around each bend. The enchantment never ends. For every season there's another reason for you to come discover Wisconsin.
known for outlets, museums, lighthouses, Jelly Belly, and the Harbor Market, the Kenosha area has something to offer throughout the year. We'll begin our Kenosha area adventure outdoors at the Richard Bong State Recreation Area. With over 41 miles to explore for hiking, biking, horseback riding, and more, let's hit the trails. Lace up your hiking shoes and head out on over 16 miles of hiking trails available at the recreation area. You may choose the Molinaro Visitor Center as your starting point for your hike, which is open year-round and offers a wide range of nature programs. From the Visitor Center, access self-guided nature hikes and plenty of picnic areas for those looking to take a break. Just north of Highway 142, biking trails range in difficulty and offer something for the whole family. Here's something unique, Richard Bong's Special Use Zone. Here you'll see people flying model airplanes, training dogs, and riding ATVs. Just make sure you call ahead to check trail and other conditions for the Special Use Zone. Now, if you're up for an overnight stay, the Richard Bong State Recreation Area offers over 200 campsites. What a perfect place to use as your base camp for the day and a place to rest your head at night. More water-based outdoor activities are found on Lake Andrea in Pleasant Prairie. So I'm loving seeing all the joggers, the bikers, beachgoers. Can you tell me a little bit about Lake Andrea and the activities they offer up here?
Lake Andrea is an awesome venue because it's a no powerboat lake. So it's really clean, there's no weeds, it's spring fed, and there's a lot of things going on here. Like you said, the joggers, and it's become one of the best venues for triathlons. And us windsurfers have adopted it.
Any other tips that I should know about before I get out on the lake and try my hand at windsurfing?
Well, we'll get into that in the lessons, but just have a great attitude like you do now, and it'll be fun.
All right, I'm ready.
What we want to do
Before jumping right into it, Ralph went over windsurfing basics on dry land.
You know that if you water ski and you're bent over like this,
yep.
You're over.
You're a goner.
You're a goner. Same thing here. So you want to keep soft knees, keep your butt in, your shoulders back.
Okay. All right, time to put what I've learned to the test. I'm picking up some speed.
Now you're cooking.
See more of my windsurfing footage online at discoverwisconsin.com. The list of outdoor recreational activities in the Kenosha area is abundant. And that list extends into the winter months as well. Right, Eric?
Oh, you said it. When the snow falls here, it's time to grab the family and get outside. A popular outdoor winter destination is Kenosha County's 197-acre Bristol Woods Park. Here you can take to the trails by snowshoeing or cross-country skiing. If you've never snowshoed before, I suggest starting at the Pringle Nature Center, which offers snowshoes for rent. And the staff is very helpful in getting you started and pointed in the right direction. The trails range from easy to moderate and are right outside of the Nature Center's doors. Back at the Richard Bong State Recreation Area, a fresh snowfall turns it into a winter wonderland. Cross-country skiers and snowshoers take advantage of the vast trail system. And though not specifically groomed for cross-country skiing, classic-style skiing is allowed on all the trails. Feeling like adding some downhill speed to your winter fun? For over 60 years, Wilmot Mountain has been one of the most popular ski resorts in the Midwest. With 25 unique runs, Wilmot Mountain plays well for both skiers and snowboarders. A newer addition to Wilmot Mountain has you reaching speeds up to 50 miles an hour. What's better than a 1,000-foot tubing hill? How about a state-of-the-art covered conveyor lift that helps bring tubers back to the top? A new lodge also adds to the experience when you want to take a break, warm up, and grab a bite to eat. All right. Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, you want to get the most out of your outdoor experience? Head to discoverwisconsin.com and click on Kenosha as your destination. Coming up, Kenosha has an evolving arts community, and we'll check that out next. Welcome back as we experience Kenosha. The art scene in Kenosha has taken off exponentially without any signs of slowing down. Events like the annual Friends of the Museum Art Fair help keep the art movement alive and moving in a positive direction.
This art fair is a well-established tradition in the Kenosha community. We have over 50 consecutive years of art fairs sponsored by the Friends of the Museum. And every year, over 100 vendors and artists, crafters support us by coming out to this beautiful area and offer their wares for sale. We have a food tent, a variety of kids' activities. You can be an artist for the day if you're a little one. Always lots of fun. And the proceeds from this art fair support all of the activities and programs, exhibits at the Kenosha Public Museum, the Civil War Museum, and the Dinosaur Discovery Museum.
Since 1999, Lemon Street Art Gallery has opened its doors to people looking to view and purchase art by local and regional artists year-round. This nonprofit organization provides the Kenosha area with quality visual art education and supports many of the area's cultural events.
Lemon Street Gallery is fine art, fine craft, and fine people. We're an artist collective. We're looking for a broad range of art media, but really fine arts, painting, sculpture, wood turning, glass blowing, and ceramics, and things like that. You can see a lot of different kinds of original artwork.
The gallery serves as a community artist resource representing a team of professional artists that offers mentoring, networking, and collaboration opportunities.
It is a great repository for emerging artists to be able to come display their work and be in an environment that is very nurturing to creativity.
Whoa, being around all this art, definitely getting my creative juices flowing. At Alpaca Art, filling your creative void is simple. The friendly staff helps you with picking out a piece of pottery, choosing the right brushes, selecting the paint you want, and finding a place to go to work. Alpaca Art offers a relaxing, family-friendly atmosphere for painters of all ages. So, Brenda, what else can people expect when they come here then?
Like I said, people can just walk in anytime they need to paint, but we do have birthday parties available, and we do some clay classes, usually in the spring and fall. We have kids' clay classes on Saturday mornings, and adult classes here and there throughout the year.
All right. How is it so far?
I think you could use a little more paint.
Yeah, probably right. I think Brenda was onto something here. Now, if you want to see real artists' work, head up the road to Carthage College's H.F. Johnson Gallery of Art. True works of art by established and emerging artists from the Chicago, Milwaukee, and Madison areas are on display at the 1,700 square foot exhibit space, one of Kenosha's best-kept secrets. A little further north, the Rita on the University of Wisconsin Parkside's campus boasts being the largest facility of its kind in the area. It accommodates students with interest in fine arts and invites the community to enjoy music, theater, and art exhibitions.
What people may not realize about the University of Wisconsin Parkside, and specifically the Rita Talent Pick and Regional Center for Arts and Humanities, is how much is available to them throughout the year at affordable prices. They can get here very easily, and they're going to see high-quality entertainment, see tremendous artwork, hear great concerts. And sometimes I'm not sure that people understand how easy it is for them to get to Parkside and how close it is. It's right here in their own backyard, and there's tremendous opportunities for them.
All right, now my work of art here is nearly complete, and it's going to be a masterpiece, I'll tell you. Go to discoverwisconsin.com to see the finished product. When we get back, we'll kick it over to Mariah, because she's at some awesome Kenosha events right now. Stay tuned.
We're back for more unexpected Kenosha fun. The Kenosha area has many events throughout the year, so I hope you built your appetite because we're going to see what's cooking here at Taste of Wisconsin. Every July, this 3-day event brings a wide selection of Wisconsin flavors to the Lake Michigan shoreline. With over 40 vendors serving up delicious food and drink, you'll be giving your taste buds a challenge throughout the day. And it's a chance to try something new. How about a s'more egg roll?
There's marshmallow fluff, and there's also chocolate chips, and then crushed up graham cracker all inside of an egg roll, and then we deep fry it. Do you want some somewhere?
Wow.
That is amazing. So I thought I'd take a break from tasting and try my hand at making one of my favorite foods, funnel cakes.
Better drain?
Not too shabby. With all the food, you might forget about the entertainment that's here too. 4 music stages, a demo tent, and a kid zone keep you entertained while you dine. Did I mention admission is free? Live music seems to be a trend throughout the summer in Kenosha. Tuesdays at the Shell and Peanut Butter and Jam are free weekly concert series on the lakefront. Yup, you heard the name correctly. Peanut Butter and Jam has been a summer tradition since 2001. Music can be heard every Thursday at Veterans Memorial Park. Be sure to bring along a few friends. And don't forget your dancing shoes. For over a decade, the Harbor Park Jazz and Blues Festival has been a staple for music lovers in the Kenosha area.
So since 2003, the Mahone Fund has had a Harbor Park Jazz and Blues Fest here at Celebration Place in the lakefront of Kenosha. The whole idea is to bring quality music, great food, great fun down here in the lakefront in support of our cause, which is to provide mentoring opportunities to kids going off to college.
Family fun and live music in support of a great cause.
And it's a family atmosphere, so throughout the day, people get a chance to come down on this beautiful, pristine lakefront and hear good music, hang out throughout the day, talk to each other, bond, and walk out here saying, hey, I've helped a bunch of people be better in their life.
Next, wait a second. Do you hear that drumming? Ah, that must be the Kenosha Area Dragon Boat Festival on Lake Andrea in Pleasant Prairie.
Dragon boat racing at its core is a paddle sport. A dragon boat itself is essentially a large canoe. 20 people paddle in a typical dragon boat that's used at festivals like this here in Pleasant Prairie.
And Mike tells me that the great thing about dragon boat racing is that anyone can do it, no matter your age, size, or skill level. All are welcome to race, which makes this a pretty popular event.
There's dragon boat clubs all over the country. It's really a nationwide sport, and it's growing every year.
Next, we take a step back in time into a completely different world.
Oh, wow.
The Bristol Renaissance Fair has been around for more than 26 years. And as such, we've really invested a lot into the grounds because this is a permanent location for us. So we're not a pop-up tent that you may have seen at many other locations that maybe only run 1 or 2 weekends. What we do, because we're open for 9 full weekends, we can really invest in establishing that this is a village, and that this is a village out of 1574.
This place completely took me by surprise. Quite possibly the most immersive experience I've ever witnessed in Wisconsin. Although not required, feel free to come dressed in your finest Renaissance clothing and be prepared to interact with some interesting characters.
We only say hello when we are very frightened. Hello, a lion. Hello, your hair's on fire. Instead, you should say, well met.
That's what makes here unique to any other location in the country, is that we want you to come experience our world and enjoy yourself. We want to make you a part of the action.
Want to see more of the Bristol Renaissance Fair and see what other events are going on in the Kenosha area? Just head over to discoverwisconsin.com and choose Kenosha as your destination. Right after this short break, we're heading downtown. We're wrapping up our visit to Kenosha on Discover Wisconsin. The accessibility to Lake Michigan really sets Kenosha apart from all other cities on the lake. Kenosha's lakefront paths offer the opportunities for people to walk and bike right along the lake. If you enjoy swimming, sunning, or just lounging the day away, one of Kenosha's 5 beaches will have you covered, each offering something unique. Boaters find Kenosha's marinas welcoming, less crowded, and loaded with all the amenities they need. From Harbor Park, you can watch boats entering and exiting the harbor. This is also a great location to do a little shore fishing. Following along the harbor, Kenosha's Sculpture Walk is a project by the Kenosha Community Foundation Arts Fund. Private donations helped fund the unique and diverse works of art scattered throughout Harbor Park and a few other downtown locations. Sculptors of these works hail from around the country, and pieces are rotated out every 2 years.
The sculpture that I created, Tall Ship, there was reasons behind everything I make. They're meant to be positive, uplifting, of course, but it represents freedom and that adventure of our life. You know, one of the things that you think about is how in the old days when they would take off across the ocean in some little tall ship and discovered America, and then where did that take everywhere? You know, change the whole world.
Available throughout the year, the Sculpture Walk is another example of the forward-moving art trend in the Kenosha area, and it fits right in with Kenosha's downtown. Kenosha's downtown area is filled with unique shops, boutiques, restaurants, and breweries.
Rustic Road Brewing Company is an artisanal craft beer experience right in the heart of downtown Kenosha.
So why did Rustic Road Brewing Company choose Kenosha for its location?
Kenosha is where it's got to be. So we did our homework on it, and the demographics of Kenosha are amazing, and the amount of spirit that the city's developed. There's a lot of momentum, and it's forward momentum, which is really great. So that was the single biggest determining factor for us settling on Kenosha, and in particular downtown.
Still thirsty for more? Public Craft Brewing Company is just a short walk away. Once you've quenched your thirst, you may be interested in some of Kenosha's food staples. And it doesn't get more iconic than Frank's Diner, which is celebrating over 80 years in business. Frank's is known to have the best breakfast around, and they were even featured on the Food Network. Now, if you're looking for authentic Italian specialties, including meat, cheese, and wine, look no further than Tenuta's, a Kenosha landmark since 1950.
We have a core, you know, of local customers, and that's the backbone of the business. But even with them, it's specialty, you know. They're not coming here to buy a lettuce or a celery. We don't do any of that kind of stuff. And in cheeses, we have one of the widest displays of cheeses in this part of the country.
Tenuta's is a favorite stop for tourists, too. They love bringing home a little bit of Italy from Kenosha. Looking to broaden your Kenosha area shopping experience? Head over to Pleasant Prairie Premium Outlets. 90 name brand stores waiting for you to shop, including designer fashions, shoes, food, specialty gifts, accessories, and jewelry. Here's a traveler's tip. For that special gift, think outside the box and head to Kenosha's Public Museum gift shop. You'll find painted pottery, local art, trinkets, assorted jewelry, and unique collectibles to commemorate your visit. If you're lucky enough to be in Kenosha on a Saturday from May to October, you'll find the outdoor Kenosha Harbor Market just behind the Public Museum. The street is lined with over 120 vendors selling organic produce, meats, cheeses, baked goods, as well as arts and crafts. Harbor Market moves indoors for the winter, but the outdoor experience walking through the market shouldn't be missed. I'm sure we missed a lot of what the Kenosha area has to offer. There just wasn't enough time in one episode. So begin planning your trip and see video that didn't make the show by heading to discoverwisconsin.com and choosing Kenosha as your destination. As you can see, the Kenosha area has something to offer throughout the year. I'm Mariah Haberman, and we hope to see you out as we continue to discover Wisconsin.
Every day I'm shuffling.
For more information and bonus video from this episode, go to discoverwisconsin.com. While you're there, click on the Cadita link to watch entire episodes from this season or past seasons. And don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discover Wisconsin Radio all across the state. All right, I'm feeling this one.
Too far.